Hey guys, welcome back. I'm super excited for this video today because I'm going to be showing you more of my extensive collection of higher end makeup. So I've been doing a lot of drugstore for you guys, which I know you appreciate, but today I'm going to be using a lot of higher end products. I'm doing a very simple, elegant look using a very nice Sephora eyeshadow. It's going to be complemented by using the Jackie Aina palette from Anastasia. We will be testing this Shiseido, the concealer, in addition, the counterpart to the foundation. I'm using my Hourglass and Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I got this Arches and Halos brow pencil and I really want to give it a fair shot. So yeah, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up so I know to do more. Subscribe if you are not already, and let's just get into this. All right, really quick, I did one brow off camera and it turned out fantastic. So here it is. It says Arches and Halos on it and it is available at Target. Now it wasn't available at my Target. I ordered it online though, and I got it in neutral brown. So it does have a really nice small spoolie, and it is micro fine tip, that of, the same type of pencil as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So what I like about this is that it's light, but it's not too light. It's got a deeper undertone, and it's a nice and cool undertone. It's not super duper creamy. It's not super waxy. It's right in between. I actually prefer this more than my LA Girl Shady Slim brow pencil because this is just so easy to use, and it reminds me a lot of that Dior pencil that I really liked, but the shade was wrong for me. So this is just one light layer. I like the ability to be able to build this up, because say you have blonde eyebrows, this could totally even still work for you if you're a blonde, because it's a neutral and it's cool. And if you're a cool blonde, you might want that. And it's easy to build. I just find that this is so easy to work with. The tip doesn't break off. I love it. I don't know. You guys should definitely try it. It was only $9.99. And it performs just like that high-end Dior one that I have. So I just do a little bit of cleaning up, with my finger here and there, and I'm going to finesse the brow, and I'll be right back. Actually, what would be a fun idea one time would be to do half of my face with, like affordable or drugstore or not good enough makeup, and then half of my face with really high price, sometimes really not so good, but very good because it's high priced makeup. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my other video. I'm kind of mad about it still. I'm mad about it for everybody, not for me. Just in general that, drugstore makeup is not good makeup. Basically, that's what I'm mad at. But what I did entirely, which is interesting, is I removed one of my brows completely and I filled one in with the Arches and Halos and one in completely with the Dior Brow Styler. Now take a guess. Do you think this one is, which one do you think, based on looking at me, which eyebrow is Dior and which eyebrow is Arches and Halos? So this will be left and this will be right. So just looking straight at me, just say left or right, guess. And I'll tell you at the end. Haha. Messing with you. I'm going to put on my NARS Radiance Primer because I want to. And it looks like this. It's definitely got a sheen to it. And it's super, super bougie. But it really is a good radiance primer. I mean, you guys cannot deny that. Oh my gosh. Look at all the correcting I need to do to my face. So it's really, really nice and illuminating, very hydrating feeling. I like it. Then I'm going with the Tarte Shape Tape Pore and Prime Balm. I'm going to focus that right in my T-zone to really reduce pores and make it nice and smooth. And then I'm going to go color correct and I'll be right back. I know what I was going to do. I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer because this is meant to spot conceal before going in with foundation. That's what I was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? So I've got this in light 20, and I'm going to just place that over top of these blemishes and see if it really does. And you know, the places I have darkness, which is usually around here and like right here. And then I'm going to take my concealer brush. It's the Sigma F86 Kabuki. By the way, that concealer for that amount is only $38. So let's see the difference. Again, this is not meant to be like flush with the face or anything. I am going in with foundation, but it did do an extremely good job at concealing all those areas. Let's see about this side. This side has a lot of redness going on, especially right here. Can it hold up? Usually when stippling out a concealer color corrector with a brush, you get maximum coverage. So, I mean, these are really bad, but this one was really bad and it sort of held up. So, overall, I really like it. Going in for the foundation I wanted to use, I wanted to mix, though. I wanted to mix the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation with the Clinique Even Better Makeup because they are different colors. And I think I'm in between shades, so I'm going to use like a half of a pump of the Charlotte Tilbury, which is 5 Cool. And this shade is Ivory in the Clinique. So I'm going to take equal parts, and they almost look almost identical. And then I'm just going to dab some on the face. I'm going to do one side at a time. And it looks like that. You guys, this desk is such a wreck that I can't even find the brand new Koki foundation brush that I just got. I'm so mad. I'm looking everywhere and I still can't find it. It's like the perfect buffing brush. It's killing me because I love it so much. So I think the shade match is really good. They're both, you know, a standard foundation. I really like it. Charlotte Tilbury, I did a wear test and a whole review video on that. I will link it at the end or in the cards up here. What that means is like a little eye is going to pop up. It says eye, and it's going to have the suggested video there. So what I meant to say also was, if you think what brow, okay, if you think the, whatever you think, say the plant, like if you think this brow is Dior or the other one, just say the side next to the plant, because I understand how frustrating it can be when you're behind the computer and or whatever you are, behind your phone, trying to guess which side is which and being like, wait, does she mean her left or her right or what? So I get it. Totally get it. So this has really good coverage. It's leaving me with a nice, dewy, radiant finish underneath with that primer we used. All right, here's what I want to do. I want to take this very expensive Shiseido, I think this is like the self-setting or whatever it is, the concealer, and take the Oma concealer and see which one is better, because this one's very expensive and this one's not that expensive. So for this eye, I'm going to be taking the Shiseido and, you know, just doing what I always do. And taking my beauty blender, blending it out ever so slightly. It's a really nice shade. It feels very lightweight. It blended super fast. That was really, really good. So I like it. It looks a little bit dewy. Will it need to be set? Probably. I'm going to just take my finger and buff out anything. Taking the Oma concealer in Fair Lady. I'm just going to do the same. This one has a little bit more on the applicator, so I'm going to try to keep it like the same. And take the Beauty Blender, the other side. So this one is not so easy to blend out, is much brighter. And we'll check the coverage in a second and see which one is more full coverage. If I ever stop blending. I have to take a mirror and look, but I'm preferring the Shiseido actually. And yes, looking up close, the Shiseido is very, very seamless, whereas this one seems to not be blending out very well. It's looking a bit patchy, a little bit dry underneath the eye compared to the Shiseido. So I'm going to give this a win, and I got this in light clear. So basically the exact same shade. What was I going to do with this? Oh, put it up here. I'm like, what do I usually do? Let me know if you guys want me to do that idea of, you know, drugstore versus high-end, kind of the same, not the, like foundation, concealer, and see which one fares better. I'm going to try to even this out on this side because it's going to drive me crazy. I can 100% say, based on first impressions, that this is really worth the money. I barely needed anything, and look, it just looks completely flawless. To set all this down, I'm taking the Itcosmetics Bye Bye Pores, the pressed version. Just looks like this. It's more banana toned in person. We're going to set that down. I don't remember how I feel about this. I haven't used this in so long. I've had it forever. So far it's doing a good job. I mean, I actually personally prefer the e.l.f. Oil Control Blotting Powder. It's taking a while to actually get this not to be a tacky finish. So that just says to me, maybe it's not worth it. Oh, this is going to be a long video, isn't it? I'm going to go do one eye off camera, and I'll come back and do the other eye for you. Before I do that, just setting the face with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Powder Foundation. Expensive. Alright, this eye is done. I wanted it to be very simple, very elegant. So all I did was take Ginger from the Jackie Aina palette and the Anastasia collab there. And I just put that in my crease, and I rolled it up toward the brow bone because I have a lot of space between, you know, my crease and the brow bone. So I wanted to have some dimension up there. Then I kind of just flared it out. Took a little bit more, and I ran it on the lower lash line. It's hard to do that. This is a Sigma E40, it's a big brush. And then the star of the show is this incredible shadow in the shade Daily Drams. And so it looks like this. Really, 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 really beautiful. It's not a glitter. It is not chunky. It's very soft, and it's suspended, and it's not a glitter. It almost looks like a wet eyeshadow. It doesn't fall on the face or anything like that. It's very, very interesting. So I just wanted to put this all over the mobile lid and let that be our simple eye look for the day. I'm just going to put tight line on my upper and lower lashes, put on some mascara, and then I'll be right back. Alright, very simple. Eyes are done. I'm going to take my Natasha Bronze and Glow, Natasha Denona, And I'm going to bronze the face. Adds a nice warmth to the face. A lot of things that my drugstore makeup could do as well. I mean, it's pretty uneven though. It's looking pretty uneven. Definitely looks a little bit patchy, not gonna lie. But that's what this bougie product gets us. For blush, I'm taking the Buxom Primer Infused Blush. I'm going to start in the back. Now this is a very pigmented, beautiful blush. I'm not going to lie about that. I do love these blushes. Super, super pretty. If you guys could see this eye look, like look at the intensity of the eyeshadow. If I have mascara marks, I apologize. For highlight, I'm going to take the most expensive one I own, and that's the Dior, and I'm just going to run that through these on this Luxie tapered highlighting brush. It actually looks better than it did the first time I used it. Gives a nice glow. Really very pretty. But if you guys saw my e.l.f. video, I mean, it's not like blinding out of this world, but it is really nice. It is nice. Because I'm not good at lining my lips on camera, I just line them with, I cannot even read what it is, but it's a Makeup Forever lip liner. And then I'm going in with my MAC Honey Love lipstick over top. Because these are expensive. So that's what that looks like. I do love MAC lipsticks. Yes, I do. And I guess the most expensive setting spray I have would be the Urban Decay De-Slick. So there you have it, guys. There's like a full face of, I guess, higher end products I own. What do you think? How does it compare visually to any of my drugstore videos? Is it nicer than you picture or you've seen with my drugstore videos? Like, look, it didn't really cover all this as well as some of my drugstore. It came out nice. The look came out nice. I don't like the brows really that much, what I did with them. By the way, this is the Dior brow and this is the Arches and Halos. So really no difference. I would not spend the money on that, but I love this eye color, this eyelid color. It's unbelievable. And this from Sephora is $10. It's called Incredible Daily Drams. And that's what it is. And I showed you what it looks like on the eye and the shade of it here. So that's what it looks like. Just a nice smoked out kind of everyday look. I hope you guys loved this video and found it informative and helpful. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think and some more video ideas that you guys want. I know I have to do an empties. Would you guys want to see an empties? Let me know. Love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.